Cherie Hansen here. First thing I want to point you to is my blog at cheriehansen.com, which has close to 75,000 subscribers now. If you want to go through the journey of, stumbling towards mindfulness, as I call it, it's kind of like watching a Netflix series, and you go like, oh my God, the person's so terrible and so awkward. Why don't they understand this? Doesn't that sound like fun? Don't you want to come and read that? Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would make me so happy to see that you are getting a chance to just check in with these quick musings that I put up frequently. Today I wanted to talk about RAS. Some of you know about this. RAS is your reticular activation system. I'm just seeing where I want the blinding light to go into my eyes. The reticular activation system is something that has been observed in the human mind. What happens is we see what we see. We see what we're programmed to see. We experience what we expect to experience. So say, for instance, that my reticular activation system is set for seeing baby blue thunderbirds because my stepfather had one. So when I drive down a stretch of road, I will see if there are any baby blue thunderbirds. I'm going to see them and I'm going to go, oh, there it is. See, there's that one. Or if I am someone who believes that there's always music around me. When I'm traveling, when I'm walking down the street, when I'm in a store, I will be very aware that music is playing. And somebody who is walking with me won't be hearing the music at all. And the reason is because my reticular activation system is set up to perceive music. Well, that explains a lot of things, doesn't it? What we have in the world is what we believe in is what we see. So if I believe that people are all stupid and they shouldn't be allowed to use scissors or operate a stove because the majority of people in the world are no more intelligent than a bunch of reptiles. What's going to happen is every place I go, I'm going to focus in on the stupid. I'm going to see the person who tries to put an orange in a grocery bag and misses the bag and it falls on the floor. Or I'm going to see a person that goes to a door that says in and tries to get out. Because that's what I believe the world is like. So I'm going to immediately hone in on that and use that data to prove the way I already think the world works. Now, it's very comforting to know that we're all out there with our RASs working, because somebody will drive from here to there and they'll say everybody's aggressive, they cut me off, they were nasty to me, it was horrible. Somebody else will drive that same road and say, oh my God, it was beautiful the way somebody let other people in. It was so kind. They were so protective of one another. What is the truth? The truth is that we can only pick up a certain amount of data. We only see a certain number of things that appear in front of our vision or hear a certain sound, a certain sentence, a certain message that comes in through our ears. And why are we hearing it? Because we are already attuned to it. We already believe in it. So it helps me a lot in these days where people are having differing realities. I just say, yes, I understand that is what you see. That is the way you think the world is. That's not what's going on in my projection of reality. And all I can do is leave them with their own story and not get in a place where I'm trying to take my sword out and duel them to the death, because they don't see a baby blue thunderbird. What the heck is wrong with you? So as we learn to walk our own path, as we learn to embrace our own lessons, as we learn to understand our own minds, we can get into a place where we simply see ourselves reacting in a certain way, understand why we're reacting that way, and work on dissolving the barriers to the lesson. The lesson is everything. What am I supposed to learn from this? How is this going to grow my spirit? Let's focus on that one. Okay? If anybody would like a spiritual counseling session, I use my psychic vision to help you. I use the 15 years of obsessive reading about neurological pathways, imprinting, family stories, DNA trauma. I bring everything. My medical kit is gigantic. And I would like to have a session with you so that I can show you how to get to a place where your reticular activation system is, wow, the world is good. People are kind. And I am so lucky. Okay? Subscribe, please. Thank you.